Alright, so I'm headed to work this morning, and it's about 7:10 in the morning on February 16th. I'm going to sound like a weatherman here for a second. But I'm just going to give an update on the roads. It seems like neighborhood roads are, if they've been driven a little bit or compacted down a little bit where you can drive through. If they haven't been, there's just a lot of snow. I'm on May Avenue right now, and there's certain areas where there's a lane on both sides you can drive with no problem. And then it comes up to like intersections, and it goes to icy and covered. So pretty much just give yourself some extra room to stop, slow down, get out of the way, whatever you got to do. I'm about to get on the turnpike here in a second, but it's still bitterly cold out here, so layer up. It doesn't feel like it's that cold out, but it's just that dangerous level of cold where, like probably the weathermen have said, you can't be out for very long. So I ran into a guy yesterday. No, sorry, Saturday evening, and he was going for a run. I'm like, you're dedicated, or you're just not all there, bud. And we drove off because we were going to pick up some random guy and give him a ride somewhere. But he didn't want to. He was out for his morning jog or evening jog. So, like right here, here's May Avenue and the turnpike, and this is what the road looks like. So, I mean, if you're comfortable driving on this, feel free. Just don't go too fast. Just be smart. There are other people out here besides you. If you're not comfortable with this and you have work or whatnot, that's a tough one. But I mean, don't do anything you're not really comfortable with, or you don't have the skill level to drive in this. Here's the road right here, y'all. This is ice. And then we'll go up here on the turnpike, and right now it's just kind of ice and some snow, but it's drivable. You just got to be smart about how you're driving, and then it's that. So, but if you're not comfortable, call a friend. There's a car right there. And then you come up to the turnpike, and it's this. So, I mean, you got to use your best judgment. No one can really tell you what you're comfortable with, what you need to do. I guess the main thing is just don't be stupid and just be very cautious. Like right now, I'm going 55, which is probably a little fast, but right now I'm in some nice grooves where there's no ice that I see, but there is black ice where you won't see it until the last minute. So, but I mean, it's just a winter wonderland out here. We got some bitterly cold temperatures. For one, bring your animals in if you haven't already. That's just messed up if you don't. I know there are some animals like Siberian Huskies and other dogs like that who absolutely love this and will be fine in it. But if you have a Chihuahua or something and you haven't brought it in, frankly, you're an asshole. Sorry, but you are. It's probably dead by now anyway, so you probably know that. But yeah, just bring your animals in, because if you can't stand this, they can't stand it, and they don't want to be out in it, unless it's like I said, a special kind of animal that would thrive in Alaska or some shit. Here's the road to exit off of Western. Left side's clear, right side's icy and snowy. So, I mean, like I said, you gotta make your own decisions. You gotta be smart. Oh, I just rolled through that. I'm kind of, there we go. You gotta make your own decisions. You gotta know what's best for you. Yeah, work is important, y'all, but it's not worth your life. I'm sorry to the bosses out there who are gonna see this later, but hell, if we died, you'd replace us within a week or two. So, oh, hey, he slid. There are bosses out there like I have that do, oh, hey, care about their employees, and that's why we were off yesterday, and I'm very grateful for that, because I really didn't want to drive in that yesterday, but I would have eventually made it to work, just because that's how I am. If I have somewhere to be, by golly, I'm going to get there, and most of the time, 98% of the time, I will be 10 to 15 minutes early. That's just how I was raised. That's just how yeah. Western and Memorial. But that's just how I was raised, and that's just how I go do things. I feel like if you're late by any amount of time, that's just disrespectful. You're just kind of slapping the person in the face that you're meeting, that you're trying to do business with, that you're hanging out with. It's just kind of telling them that their time's not as important as your time, and you don't care. Is how I feel about it. But not everybody feels that way, and here's my work. Oh, get in here. All right. Oh, here we go. There we go. But that's just how I feel about it. And y'all, I'm getting through this stuff just fine. And unfortunately, right now, I have a rear two-wheel drive truck, and I'm getting through this just fine. It's not anything too big. It's just I'm being cautious, and I know my skill level, and I know what I'm doing and what I don't need to do. And the main thing is I'm watching for stupid people, because people are always gonna go above and beyond what's safe. That's just the nature of people. Yeah, I'm a daredevil. I like to have fun, but I'm also not stupid and go beyond my skill level. So, but that's just my video for today. Stay safe, stay warm, leave some comments, hit that like button.